Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
The Department of Corrections is experiencing a different kind of surge.
We haven't had anybody turned away recently in the last few weeks.
During last year's second surge of COVID, DOC experienced an outbreak in the prison, which resulted in a policy to only accept violent offenders arrested for family violence cases, court-committed cases, and all other offenders were booked and released.
We've updated the directive.
On May 13th, more than 12 crimes were added to the list, including kidnapping, rape, child pornography, robbery, terrorizing, assault on a peace officer, human trafficking, and child abuse, to name a few. According to Major Antone Aguon, after discussions with the Guam Police Department and vaccinations of pretrial detainees underway in the Agana Detention Center, the additional crimes were added.
We have a limited space at the Agana facility that where we quarantine the individuals. And so we have to be, we're being very cautious on, we don't want to receive people if they're just one, like theft of property or, smaller. I mean, I understand it's still a crime, but we're trying to manage our population. But we worked it out with GPD and we redid some of the charges on which we would accept. And basically now that's, to be honest, it's almost going to include every single person.
According to the directive, if an arrestee is brought in on charges that aren't on the list, the final decision will be made by the warden.
So if there is a question during the middle of the night about confining somebody, they have to call the warden and he has to give the final approval whether to accept or not. That's only for the more rare cases.
During last year's outbreak of COVID at DOC, more than 100 inmates, detainees, and officers had popped positive for the virus.